Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this press conference of NRGene and Foragen Seeds. I'm delighted to introduce the spokespersons at today's press conference. Dr. Gil Ronen is the CEO and co-founder of NRGene. Prior to establishing NRGene, Dr. Ronen was involved extensively in plant genomics at Foragen and AG Bio Discovery Company, Evogene, etc. Dr. Foragen holds a PhD in plant genetics from the Hebrew University of Jerusalem. Throughout his career, Dr. Ronen has strived to improve and develop new crop varieties through innovative genomic tools and services. The other spokesperson on behalf of Foragen is Mr. Anil Kumar Reddy, who is the MD and co-founder of Foragen Seeds Private Limited. He is an authority on Foragen seeds production and was instrumental in making Foragen India's largest forage seed producing company. ICAR Institute, Indian Institute of Millet Research, Hyderabad, felicitated Mr. Anil Kumar Reddy for his enormous contribution to the forage sorghum field. We have the other gentleman, Mr. Prabhakar Babu Gunturu. He is the CEO and co-founder of Foragen Seeds Private Limited. He is a postgraduate diploma holder in animal nutrition and dairy technology and was one of the first members to get Forages accreditation of certified farm advisors from Manage, that is from ICAR. Mr. Prabhakar Babu received prestigious awards from private seed industry, government research agencies, and farmer groups for his contribution in introduction of new generation crops for dairy animals. Now the forum is open to all three of you, gentlemen.
Yeah, thank you so much, Srinivasji. So I would like to introduce myself again. My name is Prabhakar. I'm looking after Foragen Seeds. Along with me, my colleague Anil Kumar Reddy also is there. So I'm requesting Mr. Gill now to talk about NRGene and what was the research program held in India last 8 years back, and the program, how it was taken up a shape. And now we will listen from Mr. Gill. Over to you, Mr. Gill.
Thank you, Prabhakar and Anil Kumar, for the opportunity to meet in this press release. I'm very delighted for this meeting and conference call. As I was introduced, I'm one of the founders and the CEO of NRGene. NRGene is the global leader in plant genomics, big data analytics, working with many of the global seed companies, food and beverage companies, and other agriculture-oriented companies, all in one aim to develop, using genomic and genetic data, to develop better performing seed varieties of all key crops and also a new animal breeds. So with your permission, I will share a very short presentation on NRGene, and then of course I can discuss also the business relationship with Foragen. So the company NRGene, founded in 2010, we start selling our products, which are software analytics to support breeding of plants and animals, on 2015. And 2 weeks ago, we completed an IPO in Tel Aviv Stock Exchange, now valued at closely $115 million US. We work from Israel. We work in 30 different countries, including India and China, and US, Canada, etc. Over close to 280 projects in all key plants and animals, 138 customers, and over 25 articles in the peer-reviewed journals like Science and Nature. So we work in 40 different target industries that all involved in producing raw material in the agriculture sector. So of course, companies that sell seed and agrochemicals, food and beverage companies, natural raw materials, and cannabis and hemp. So currently we have over 130 customers, but in total there are over 2,000 potential customers in those 4 different sectors. So part of our growth right now is to be engaged with additional customers, and on top of it, to expand the work and collaboration with existing customers. So this is some of our key customers that we work. So with the seed and agrochemicals, we work with all the top seed companies. So you can see the big ones like Bayer, Syngenta, BASF, KWS. We also work with Limagrain and Corteva. So this is the 6th largest one. Top Seeds is a branch of Mitsui from Japan. Azera is a branch of Limagrain, Nuseed, Sakata, etc. So altogether, we have a couple of dozens of customers from the seed and agrochemical. The natural raw material, we work with the companies like the largest tire manufacturer like Bridgestone, the largest pulp and paper producer, Suzano, via their daughter company, Foragen, and many textile companies working on cotton. On the food and beverage companies, we work with many of the larger food and beverage like Mondelez, Suntory, Enzotic is a company involved in breeding of shrimps, and some of the largest beer companies like Carlsberg and Heineken and many others. And in the cannabis and hemp, we have 15 active projects, again, with the world leaders like Kronos, Aurora, Canopy, Scott, etc. So as you can see, we already been engaged some of those customers for 5-6 years with the largest global players, providing our data analytics software services to support the breeding programs. What we do is we analyze their data and giving them the better tools for decision making. This is to which plant to sexually cross with which plant, and which of the progenies to select to the next generation. So this is the 2 key decision make any seed company, any breeding company need to take, and we support on that. As you can see from this slide, we are involved in some of very, very important projects that actually can affect the lives of billions of people around the globe. For example, non-allergenic peanuts, breeding of non-allergenic peanuts, improve the taste of legumes to support the alternative meat market, and develop new varieties of wheat that are not with gluten that is non-allergenic, tomatoes that are resistant to some of the key viruses that attack currently tomatoes and prevent yield even in the most controlled environments like very sophisticated greenhouses, strawberries for long shelf life, stevia for better taste to avoid the aftertaste, to replace all this is a natural sweetener that can replace sugar, but also can replace all the aspartame and sucralose, all the other chemical-based sweeteners that consumed all throughout the world. So this is the project we are involved, as we mentioned, over 280 projects. Now, with your permission, I will talk about our activities in India. Our activity in India start to support the breeding project of Adama. Adama is the 6th largest agrochemical company in the world. and they are very active in India selling agrochemicals, but they also wanted to expand and develop and sell also seeds. So they start a collaboration with us in 2011 on 3 key crops: maize, rice, and chili pepper. And since then, we were doing the breeding in Hyderabad under the control of our manager then, Dr. Vivek Shukla. Now he's a breeder within Foragen genetics, and we've been active since 2011 on developing those varieties to meet different market needs, and using our genomic big data analytics to speed up the process. As part of our decision to focus on the genomic analytics, we look for the best partner to do the finalization of the development of the new seeds and the commercialization, production and commercialization. And we decided to partner with Foragen. So we signed recently a deal in which we deliver all our breeding material, advanced breeding material to Foragen, and we expect them to complete the product development and start commercialization. So this is the announcement of this partnership is done here, and I really hope and believe that our seeds are in excellent hands of Foragen, and they can make the best out of it. So thank you everyone for listening, and I will give the talk to Prabhakar. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gil, for the presentation of what exactly NRGene is doing. So for the group, again, I will be sharing what exactly NRGene has done almost 80 years in India. They started breeding activity in major 3 crops: corn, chili, and rice. They did fantastically well in 80 years. They have collected germplasm throughout the world, and they have started new crosses. They have come up with very good hybrids, but unfortunately they could not able to launch the company in India. At that junction, we had a good collaboration with NRGene, Foragen, Forage Genetics. These 2 companies come up with a good understanding, and we have started a breeding program. We will be taking this breeding program next level, and we will be launching the good hybrids of NRGene in soon. So after Mr. Gil's presentation, I have a few slides to show about Foragen, what exactly is the company. I am very happy to share that Foragen is from Hyderabad, and we have operations in almost 14 states, and we are doing fantastically well in fodder crops. I will just share some of my company presentations, which will help everybody to understand exactly what is the company. So again, welcome all for this evening session of Foragen and NRG press release event. All the media friends, thank you so much for your attendance. So I'll be taking your time for 10-15 minutes to show about the company and other things. So I'll be giving you a brief introduction about Indian dairy statistics, so that what is the need of the hour, we can come out of this one. And I will be talking over fodder scenario in India, why Foragen has come, and what Foragen is going to do for the benefit of the dairy farmers. This is a company glance. We have ROC registration at Bangalore. So we have a corporate office at Hyderabad, registered office at Ballari, and we have 5 processing units. All the units were run by solar power. And good thing is our in-house R&D is recognized by Government of India, DSIR. So Foragen history, we have around 6,000 dedicated farmers who produce a seed, high quality seed for us. So we produce almost 12,000 tons of fodder seed, and we sell different direct farmers. and different small India big companies, and even state seed corporations also we sell. So our base now is around 4.5 lakh customers in almost 12 states. We have started commercialization of our products last 2 years back, and we provide 365 days fodder production solutions to the farmers. So this is our mission and mission. I will just keep off this one. Our core pillars were four. One is customer services. Second one is R&D. Third one is quality control and supply chain. So our customer services team is very robust, and we have around trained and agriculture graduates working in the field. They serve 24/7 to the farmers. They guide, they educate, they do all the customer education, that means farmer education at ground level. So almost we will be touching around 6 lakh customers this season. Next winter season again we will be touching around 8 lakh customers. Our breeding activity after acquisition or agreement with NRGene, our breeding team has increased, and we have around 11 technical team, those who have completed the breeding MSc AG and BSc AG. They will be looking after our R&D and their the program which we are running with the genetic support of NRGene. Okay. Supply chain, we have robust supply chain team. We are reaching each and every farmer of the country within 1 or 2 days time. So our quality control lab is certified by OECD, which is international quality certification, and Telangana State Seed Corporation Certification Agency, also Karnataka State Seeds Corporation, and AP State Seed Corporation. These three certification agencies were monitoring our production locations. Our quality seed production is recognized by all the dairy farmers across India. So just for the glance, we are the world's #1 milk producer in the world. India is around 186 million metric ton by 2020. And these are the milk deficit and surplus countries globally. Red bubble countries, basically deficit countries, where India is having a small green dot. We are currently surplus. We are self-sufficient, not very big surplus. But as per NDDB, we will be in deficit by 2025. If our growth, milk production growth is not going beyond 6%, then there will be a deficit. So because of this situation scenario, Government of India as well as state departments, state governments, they are pushing a lot of funds on dairy development and dairy production and dairy technology. All these funds are coming up, and the government is giving subsidies and schemes for the small farmers to set up a dairy farms. That is a good one of the good scenario and situation now in India. And surrounding of India, there are all the countries are milk deficit countries. We have very good opportunity to export also. And this is a global dairy farms coming down, increasing, decreasing, all these trends. And coming to sector in India, UP is the largest milk producer with 16.3% of contribution, whereas AP is in the 4th place, Telangana is at 8th place. So governments are pushing very good schemes to the farmers where they can get more of benefit out of it. So currently India is facing a deficit of fodder crop. Fodder is around 25 to 30% deficit in some of the areas. Some of the states, even Rajasthan, is facing around 60% deficit. The same scenario for crude protein as well as total digestive nutrition. So more or less, there are two study here we have given. One is 10th year plan, 5-year plan. Government statistics says that we have 60% or 64% of deficit, whereas in ICR says, IGFR says it is around 25% of deficit. So more or less we are in deficit, and we have to increase fodder production throughout India. For that, we need new genetics coming up here. New hybrid has to come up. With the same area, we have to increase our production. so that the fodder deficit can be mitigated soon. So these are some of the crops, fodder crops. We have 8.3 million hectares in India under forage crops. So where largely 4 or 5 crops only contributing 60% of the total area. So these are the 273 million US dollars worth of fodder seed is being sold in India, and I have given here season-wise bifurcation. So for Telangana, we have a fodder seed production hub in Nizamabad and Armoor. So we produce almost 50 to 60,000 tons of fodder seed, which will go not only in India, but also we export from Hyderabad. So all the companies together, they are selling around 50 to 60,000 tons of sorghum seeds for fodder purpose. So these are the benefits from the new generation forage crops that are being produced by Foragen. So first we increase the milk production. Can somebody stop their mute their mics, please? The birds it is disturbing a lot. Okay, Sriniji.
Yeah, we'll mute.
Yeah, please. So Foragen new generation forage is increasing milk production, not only milk production but also milk productivity. We increase lactation days. This is very important. Even though we have milch animals in home in India, our lactation days are around 200 to 210 days. But if you give good fodder, feed to the animals, that can be increased up to 300 days in a year. So Indian dairy farmers are losing more than 55 to 60 days in a year of milk production. So to increase the lactation days, we can easily attach 50 to 60 days. We can give more benefit, more profit to the farmer. So if we give good quality fodder, high nutritive fodder to the farmers, so definitely there will be a benefit for them. So Foragen is focusing on those lines. We also focusing on reduction of milk production cost. So because of there is no alternative, the farmers are feeding high quantity of feed, which is costing them per kg 20 rupees to 40 rupees per kg. So if they feed high quality fodder, we can easily reduce the milk production cost. We cannot increase the commodity cost, but definitely we can reduce the milk production cost so that farmer can get more benefit out of it. So with the high quality forages, we can also increase consumption rate and reduce the dry period in dairy farm animals. So in India, we have to give 2 to 3 times artificial insemination for pregnancy in India for the animals. But because of poor feeding, poor health conditions, it is happening. If we feed good quality, good quantum of fodder to the animals, definitely we can reduce the consumption dry period rate, we can increase the consumption rate. If we feed good quality nutritive forages, definitely there will be timely calving and good healthy calves. So why Foragen has come? So what is Foragen is? I will just talk about 2 minutes here. Foragen is Forage Genetics. It's a global forage company. We import a lot of genetic material from all the tropical countries like Australia, US, Russia, and China. We breed here for the new hybrids. We get a new data here, and we sell to the Indian dairy farmers to get more fodder production as well as to increase the milk production. Here we forages, sorghum based forages means jowar based forages, millet based forages, that means bajra based forages, maize based forages, legume based forages, which are very important in India because of there is no balanced feeding. Farmers are losing a lot of milk production. So now Foragen is focusing to educate the farmers on balanced diet feeding. That means 30 to 40% protein based legume crops will be there in the diet. Remaining 60 to 70% energy based cereal crops will be there in the diet. So balanced diet will give farmers more milk production and less cost of milk production. This will give very good balance of profitability dairy farming. Also, we have other forage crops. Basically, it's a perennial grasses. For forest land, for barren lands, we have grasses which are suitable for 10 to 15 years. Once we sow the crop, 10 years to 15 years, farmer can graze, farmer can cut and feed the animals. Such kind of product portfolio is there. Success stories last 2 years, we have been selling these products and it is giving fantastic results. We can see some of our products they are performing very well at farmer level. Even 75 days, the farmers are getting 40 to 45 tons per acre yield, fodder yield. Many crops are suitable for pan India. So we have different here oats you can see, even our oats are growing more than 6 feet height. So which are very good for the farmers. We have commercialized products like sorghum 7 to 8 products, millets 2 to 3 products, maize 2 products, legumes 4 to 5, grasses 3 to 5 products. Some of our products here, I'll just keep it because of lack of time. We have like silage based products for making silage. Also we have products. So this is the new concept we are promoting. We are giving cowpea with a indeterminate like grapevine. It can grow along with the sorghum as well as maize. So per acre 8 kg of maize seed and 2 kg of cowpea we are giving to the farmer in the name of Power Pack. So legume, that is cowpea, will give protein, and sorghum as well as maize, they will give energy to the cows. This is giving good result in some of the areas. This is one of our. So what is the advantage to Indian farmers with NRGene R&D program? This is where we have excited with this program, and we had a joint venture with NRGene, and this program is going to take up next level, and definitely this will be helping Indian dairy farmers. So with the R&D program of NRGene, so they have around 2,000 lines of corn, where we will be doing around 15 to 1600 crosses with these genetics, germplasm. We are coming with new hybrids suitable for fodder crop, suitable for silage crop, suitable for green fodder also. So even two of our hybrids, they are performing very well. Even 60 days age, they are growing 10 feet height and they are giving very good result. And not only fodder, they also give grain for the starch purpose, grain for the energy purpose for the animals. And they are lodging tolerance. They don't fall down. They stand and they give very good yield to the farmers. Also, we are focusing on grain purpose. Our motto is yield, yield, yield. We will be doing our direction of R&D, research and product development will be on yield as well as good tolerance regarding the pest and diseases. We will be doing our research program on short-term, medium and long-term basis. These definitely will help not only South Indian farmers but also North Indian, Pan-India farmers. This is the R&D program, R&D field at Mulugu near Hyderabad. We have around 17 acres of R&D farms in 2 places. This Mulugu farm is around 9 acres exclusive for corn and chili. So Shamirpet, after Shamirpet, the Mulugu village will come. This Mulugu village we are using for the R&D purpose. Next crop is hot pepper, that is chili. So we have wide genetics here. So NRGene has given a very good genetic pool here. You can see 1 centimeter chili to almost 8 to 9 inches chili. All types of chili is available, genetics are available. With this genetic pool, we will be doing grasses and getting new hybrids for red chili. And we have very good high pungency chili and low pungency and pigment suited chili also in the program. And coming to next crop, rice. Rice is excellently managed by NRGene earlier. We have taken up this project and we will be doing high crosses with the genetics in future. And our motto is resistance towards pests and diseases. Indian farmers are facing a lot of diseases in rice, pest in rice. We will be doing program, we will be doing hybridization with a new technology for the future to tolerant or resistant for this biotic and abiotic stresses. These are some of the photographs from NRGene folders. So thank you so much for the attention. This is from my side. Yeah, we are open for question and answers.
Questions from my side. This is Sukumar.
Yes.
Sir, what exactly is the arrangement between these two players? You are saying that it's a joint venture. Will there be a new company as such in the form of a joint venture, or will it be only a technology transfer wherein there will be some commercial understandings and sharing of profits between these two companies? And second thing is, you were claiming that you're the largest Foragen crops company. So what do you mean by that? Is it in terms of the acreage or the production or the revenue? So what exactly is your revenue?
Yeah. So thank you, Sukumarji, for asking me the question. First question I'll answer. So NRGene was earlier doing R&D program in India. So last year, because of their own interest, they have stopped the R&D program. With the agreement between NRGene and Foragen, we have taken up this R&D program, and we will be doing commercialization of the products. So NRGene will not be having any stake in this program. Entirely, this will be on Foragen access. And the second question, Foragen is the largest fodder seed producer in India. We produce around 12,000 tons of fodder seed. So the largest seed producer. And we may not be selling directly to the customers. We will be selling these all 12,000 tons through B2B as well as C2C, B2C.
So what is the revenue sharing model between these two companies?
So NRGene, that is also one of the non-disclosure agreement we had with NRGene. So after commercialization, so we will announce again with the what could be the proportions with these companies.
So what is your size, you said, in terms of revenues?
In Foragen, we have around, now currently we are working around $3.7 million in India. And commercially, NRGene is not doing any activity in India.
No, your revenues, how much you said?
So in Forages, we have around, in crores, we are around 83 crores rupees in India.
Mr. Prabhakar, this is Kurmanath from Business Line.
Yes,
when you are saying commercialization, you are going to commercialize the Israeli company's products, or you are going to develop certain new thing?
Yes. So they have given germplasm. We will be developing new hybrids with that germplasm. We will be commercializing that.
What is the time frame when they will hit the market?
So next year we will be launching what exactly they have done already some products, but they could not able to commercialize those products under evolution. Next year we will be launching 3 products of our own hybrids. But in next 5 years we will be launching around 10 to 12 hybrids.
All from the Israeli companies?
All from Israeli-based germplasm only, not the R&D, germplasm-based. But the R&D program we are doing now in India, Foragen is doing.
So you are licensing germplasm from them?
Correct, yes.
Okay. What is the total? One last question from me. What is the total? You said you have 12,000 tons, no? What is the total India size?
In fodder crops you are asking?
Yes.
So fodder crops, it is around 1,500 crores.
1,500 crore rupees?
Yes.
Okay, no, I'm asking you about the volumes in tons.
Sir, forages are different crops are there, like jowar, bajra, maize, legumes, all these crops.
Okay.
So, interest of Telangana, because we produce almost 70% of total fodder sorghum seed in Telangana, the total volume will be around 70,000 tons.
Only in Telangana?
No, sir. Total all India fodder sorghum volume will be 70,000 tons. In that, 60 to 70% is from Telangana only.
Okay.
We produce, we will not consume. Consumers are basically North Indian farmers.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
How many people, by the way, how many people your company
Sir,
has?
currently we are a team of 68 members.
Okay.
Hi, it's Faniraj here. I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I have a few questions. Would you be adding any new processing units or R&D facilities? Any new infrastructure is going to be created because of this collaboration?
Yes. Actually, NRGene is one of the basic genomic company. We will be using their services soon after the evolution of their existing germplasm. We have just acquired their germplasm with the agreement. So once we see the strength of their germplasm, then we will start hybridization. So once the hybrids have come, then we will be evaluating these hybrids with the existing market leaders. So definitely we have very good germplasm and we will be launching those hybrids soon. So definitely the new hybrids are going to help Indian farmers in terms of fodder as well as grain purpose.
My question is, will you be adding any fresh infrastructure, any new infrastructure for processing or R&D?
Existingly, the infrastructure will be in two parts. One is processing and packing side. The second one is R&D side. So processing and packing, we have already infrastructures. 5 processing plants are available with us. But in R&D, last year only we have started, and immediately Government of India recognized our R&D in-house R&D program. All the basic infrastructure is already available with us, and we will be having a genomic genetic comparison database machinery soon from Israel. So this will help us to quickly launch our new products soon.
Okay. What are the export markets that you had been catering in the past years? And with the current arrangement with the Israel company, what are the new export markets that you'll be looking at?
Good question, sir. Currently, the export opportunity for Indian companies are huge because globally the production cost of seed is increasing day by day dramatically. So they could not able to sell on high prices. Globally, countries are looking for India for the high quality and low cost of production. So we have huge potential to export our products throughout world. But currently we are evaluating our products. Once the product strength comes up, definitely we have a huge market opportunity.
Any priority markets identified?
Yes, Asian countries like Russia, China, Korea, Japan, Australia, the oceanic countries. These countries are very good in potential of sorghums as well as Africa countries. So definitely we will be targeting with sorghum crop with these countries. For corn, Europe and other Middle East countries. These two continents are very, very important for corn exports.
When do you expect to begin exports? So what is the kind of timeline that you are looking at? Will domestic and exports happen simultaneously, or will it be later?
Domestic will be from next year onwards. For the export market, we will be looking after 5 years.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome, sir. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Ravi Kumar from the Hindu newspaper. Just wanted to understand, sir, what kind of government approvals are necessary for you to commercialize these germplasms that you are saying, and what stage are the approvals now?
For the commercialization of R&D program, DSIR approval is very, very important and mandatory. We got that approval last year itself. So we don't have any issue with the R&D program. So once we get the new hybrid, for the commercialization in the trade, direct to sell the farmers, there is no requirement we need from any government. But if I want to notify this product, I have to give this hybrid to the All India coordinated program with the different universities. So then only I may require their help. So for the direct sales, I don't require any help because I have already got R&D program accreditations.
And this is a question to the Israel company. What kind of benefits do you see from this partnership as opposed to your own work in India, which I suppose he said last year you discontinued that. So will this bring more benefits to you?
Yeah, for sure. So we never thought on the first place to do the actually production and commercialization by ourselves. And we were looking for the right partner. So we done it exactly the same in other locations, in other geographies as well. So we can focus on the pure R&D and the genomics and the early stage breeding, while our partner will do the late stage breeding, the production, and of course the commercialization. And this is help us to focus on our strengths of basic R&D, and we're partnering with the right partners. We will benefit from the future commercialization. So this is true for India, and as Prabhakar said, it's also for export. So we realized that Foragen is the right partner for us and the only partner for us. So we feel very comfortable with their understanding of the market and internal R&D and production and sales capabilities. They will make the most of our breeding germplasm.
You at any stage also intend to invest in this company, sir, in Foragen?
So this term was not discussed.
Are you also in talks with other similar companies in India, or this will be an exclusive partnership that you will have?
This is an exclusive partnership.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Is there any Telugu newspaper? If they want any news in Telugu, I can talk for that.
Are there any further questions? I think.
Is there any Telugu newspaper? Any media from Telugu language?
I think media is satisfied with whatever you responded. So we'll conclude the press conference.
Yeah.
Thank you, friends from media, for joining this press conference.
Thank you so much from Foragen side and my partner NRGene. Gil, you want to say something?
Thank you for everyone for participating in this conference call, and hope to have more future news to share with you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Can I leave the meeting, Sriniji?
Yeah, we'll.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Gil.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.